misbehaving, saving my love for you.
Fats Waller ain't misbehaving. You're listening to LNC Radio 113.8. My apologies for the guest on the last segment. I don't know what happened there, but hope you enjoyed the music. Fats Waller, not to be confused with Fats Domino, although they are both fat piano players with a very similar name. But that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Got someone's birthday coming up, which, yeah. I mean, giving gifts to people, I've tried to explain it before, but it's annoying, not the giving, not even the buying, but the thinking as to what to buy someone. I mean, you're never really sure. It's different, like I mean, obviously it's different for different people, but it's also different every year because you don't know if the person's still into the same thing, and I mean, and sometimes I liken it to giving a homeless guy money. You ever give like a homeless guy money and God just doesn't reward you at all? What's the point? I mean, obviously you shouldn't expect something in return. Otherwise, you aren't doing it for moral reasons. I mean, that's why they say it's the thought that counts. But then again, my parents, they'll complain that I'm annoyed about that fact, that I have to buy stuff for them. But, for Christmas, but they're still under the tree every year. They're still under the tree every year. I mean, the way I see it is, if I don't want to go to the effort, and yet I do go, to the effort, isn't that more a testament to my love, to my desire to show my appreciation for being in my life? Is that not the case? No? Yeah? I didn't want to buy you anything necessarily. Well, a part of me obviously didn't. If all of me was all for buying you something, then surely that would be just because I like buying things, rather than some special consideration for you, I mean, surely the fact that I'm doing it out of not wanting to do it shows a special consideration, not just doing it because I like buying stuff. I don't know. I mean, it's not for me. I don't benefit from it. I mean, I don't. I go out and buy a pack of cigarettes or whatever for myself because I want cigarettes. So I don't complain. This is not just me complaining. I mean, it is, but I don't complain when I buy myself cigarettes. But alright, if I'm buying a girl a drink, I'm not complaining. There's no complaints because I want to have sex with her. I mean, it's just that's what that is. It's a process. My parents don't really like that logic, but not the cigarette part, I guess. I mean, I used to steal Marlboro Golds from my dad. I mean, just like one or two a day. Well, 3 or 4 or 5 sometimes. I mean, I assumed if it was sort of gradual enough, he wouldn't notice, but I don't like how cigarette packets, they. Well, one, I don't like how they're just grey. I mean, you go to any other country, they actually have patterns and branding. Does it really make the cigarettes cooler? Does it make them appeal to kids? Probably not. Most kids aren't getting into cigarettes these days. They're getting into vapes. This next generation. Ugh. Anyway, vape. I mean, but the thing. I mean, the vapes do the packaging thing. They do the packaging thing. So maybe there is something to that. But You see like a pack of cigarettes from, you see some like Polish Marlboro Golds, you know, the white with the gold, and they still got the picture on, which is annoying, but you know, it's nice. I get it. Like, you know, when the cigarette packets say this product contains addictive chemicals, well, I know. That's why I'm buying it. It's why I'm buying it. No? Well, anyway. Um, Marlboro Golds, I mean, yeah, they're right. They're kind of the gold standard in a way. I didn't use that deliberately. But they are kind of the gold standard. The you know, the platonic ideal of a cigarette, I guess, is a Marlboro Gold. But I mean, I think Parliament Night Blues, definitely my favourite. They're good. Pall Mall Flow Red, uh, pretty good. Both of those two have a filter which it only goes to halfway that the normal one does, so it's the full length. But the inside of the filter is only halfway at the actual tobacco end of the filter, rather than the bit you shove in your gob. That bit's like it's got a ring around it, and then it's like hollow, but not. Well, hollow's not the right word because it's just a hole. It's like a dip, a ditch, you know, within it. But anyway, so I think that makes it hit harder in your throat, which I quite like. I like the burn. I've always like the burn of just a cigarette, you know. And these parliaments, especially, I don't know about the Pall Malls, but the parliaments, they got like they got high in tar and nicotine, which sounds bad, but it feels good. And you know, sometimes you just gotta go with how you're feeling, I guess. Got another nice song up for you now. Probably recognise it. Enola Gay. Got you a nice one. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.